So UFC 300 is this Saturday, and these are my main card predictions. So surprisingly, starting off the main card is Bo Nickel versus Cody Brundage. Now, in my opinion, there are a lot of other fights that deserve this main card spot. However, Bo Nickel is a future star for the UFC, so I can't understand why they've done this. Bo Nickel should win this in the first round. If Bo Nickel doesn't win this in the first round by finish, then this is a shit failure of a performance by Bo Nickel, in my opinion. Next, we have got Oliveira versus Arman Tsarukyan, which is probably one of my most anticipated fights on the card, similar to everybody else. I'm surprised that Oliveira is not a favourite going into this, with just the guy's resume and being a former champ. I'm surprised they've got Arman Tsarukyan as the favourite going in here. What I want to know is, who the fuck is Arman's doctor? Because there's no way this guy is not on some sort of PED. The guy just looks insane. Pause. But in terms of who I think is going to win this, a lot of people aren't going to agree with me on this one. I feel like if this goes all 3 rounds, Arman will win. I just don't see Oliveira being able to win a decision, against Arman Tsarukyan. But I don't think it's going to go to the decision. I don't think this fight's going to make it out of the first round, to be honest. I think Arman will be able to hurt Oliveira in there. But I'm going to go for an Oliveira submission in the first round. I feel like Charles Oliveira is going to catch Arman Tsarukyan with one of those left hooks he caught Michael Chandler with. Follow him. I feel like then that's going to rock Arman. Arman's then going to initiate the grappling. And I think Charles Oliveira is going to hit Arman Tsarukyan with a Darce choke in the first round. Win by submission. That's my pick. Charles Oliveira to submit Arman Tsarukyan in the first round. Next up, we have got the BMF title now. Just want to start off by saying, I know they've done custom shorts for this event. Max Holloway's are dog shit. No offense. Justin Gaethje's are probably the best. But yeah, Max Holloway's are shit. So yeah, this is for the BMF title now. I just want to clear one thing up. Let me move my keyboard. I said since this fight was announced that Max Holloway was going to win. And everybody else was laughing, saying, no way, Justin Gaethje's too powerful for him. This is gonna be the decline of Max Holloway. It's gonna be like a Tony Ferguson, the Tony Ferguson matchup. Now we're getting closer to fight week. Everybody's switching up, which I told you Max Holloway is gonna be. I told you that Holloway is gonna beat Justin Gaethje. A lot of people are seeing the light now. I'm even gonna go one step further. I think Max Holloway might be able to TKO Justin Gaethje in the later stages of the fight. I more than likely see Holloway winning a decision. However, I'm starting to really like the odds for Max Holloway finish here. I think Justin Gaethje is slightly overrated. I think, yes, he's gotten a lot more patient, but I feel like Max Holloway has got this fight style that is going to draw out the old Justin Gaethje, which it wasn't that long ago we seen that, where he was missing shots wildly, falling over, off balance, really overextended on his shots. We've seen it against Oliveira, and I think Holloway is going to draw that out of Justin Gaethje in this matchup. Now, I feel like Justin Gaethje is probably going to win the first round, and I feel like Justin Gaethje is going to really crack Max in the first and early stages of the second round, and I feel like it's really going to be diminishing for Gaethje when he realizes that these shots aren't having the same effect on Holloway like they have on other people. And another thing people need to remember is a lot of people go back to the Holloway-Dustin Poirier 2 matchup. Max Holloway didn't have time to really build into a lightweight frame. He has done here. You've seen Holloway looks bigger. As well as that, the Dustin Poirier matchup was close, like a lot closer than what people let on. Yeah, so I feel like Max Holloway is going to do a good job at keeping the range against Justin Gaethje in here. Max Holloway is going to put the volume on Justin Gaethje, a typical Max Holloway performance like we always see. And I feel like Max Holloway is going to take Justin Gaethje in the deep waters in the later stages of this matchup and essentially drown him. I'm going to get a similar finish the way we've seen Poirier finish Gaethje, and similar to how we've seen Eddie Alvarez finish Justin Gaethje, where he is tired. He's just being outworked. Now, I don't think Max Holloway has the same type of power as an Eddie Alvarez or a Justin Gaethje, but I feel like the volume kind of makes up for that on Max Holloway's part. I definitely see Max Holloway winning this matchup. However, we all know Justin Gaethje, a big part of his game, not as recent, but a big part of Justin Gaethje's game, what he's known for is leg kicks. If Max Holloway is not able to defend these leg kicks, especially check them early on, I feel like that is really going to offer up a lot of problems for Max Holloway in the later stages of the fight. However, I do think Max Holloway, like I said when this fight was announced, Max Holloway will beat Justin Gaethje at UFC 300. Then we move on to the co-main event, which is Zhang Weili versus Yao Jiangnan. Now, I've butchered her name, to be honest. Zhang Weili, in my opinion, is the best women's fighter the UFC currently have. I don't think anybody is going to beat her anytime soon. Yao Jiangnan is no different. I feel like this is a wasted fight, to be honest, to be on 300. I feel like this should have main evented a card in China. That's just my opinion. But Zhang Weili will win this matchup by decision. Most women's matchups go to a decision. I don't think this is going to be any different. And finally, the main event. Now, oh shit, sorry, I want to cover the new custom shorts. Zhang Weili. Oh shit, what the fuck have I done? Zhang Weili's custom shorts, I like them as well. Yeah, that's just an opening. Right, I don't know what's going on. This is loading now. Zhang Weili's red ones. I think her red fight gear for UFC 300 is the second best out of Max Holloway's, or sorry, out of Justin Gaethje's. Finally, on to the main event. Alex Pereira. His custom shorts are the worst out of the bunch, in my opinion. But anyway, we're going to break down the fight. We're not here just to talk about their shorts. Alex Pereira, Jamal Hill. In my opinion, I think Jamal Hill is going to KO Alex Pereira. And I think Jamal Hill is going to KO Alex Pereira early. And now, if Jamal Hill isn't able to KO Alex Pereira early, then I see Alex Pereira winning this by decision. I don't think Jamal Hill is going to be able to out-kickbox Alex Pereira 4 or 5 rounds. And I can't see Jamal Hill looking to grapple with Alex Pereira. Now, I think a lot of stuff people aren't talking about in this matchup. One being that Jamal Hill can fight out of either orthodox or southpaw, mainly southpaw, and I think he is going to choose to come out in the southpaw stance to face Alex Pereira at UFC 300, and I feel like that is a great idea on Jamal Hill's part because Alex Pereira, as we all know, he is the best leg kicker currently in the UFC. The placement, the power, how well he hides the leg kicks as well, especially kicking the outside of the calf, and if Jamal Hill is going to go southpaw, that kind of nullifies Alex Pereira being able to kick the outside of the calf. He's going to have to go for an inside leg kick or an inside calf kick, which in my opinion won't have the same effect as what it would be if you were kicking the outside. I don't think Alex Pereira's I don't think that is going to work as well for him. What the fuck is going on here? Yeah, I don't think the inside leg kicks are going to do the damage that his outside leg kicks do to Jamal Hill, and I feel like Jamal Hill is going to expect this. However, how is Jamal Hill going to hold up here in this matchup coming off an injury? Now, Sugar Sean O'Malley's coach, I've kind of gone blank, but you know who I'm on about anyway. He had been on talking about he has kind of had the same injury as Jamal Hill, and he said like his doctors and all told him it would be a very, very long time before he'd be 100% fit. And in my opinion, Jamal Hill is kind of coming back a bit earlier, especially when, if we're being honest, this wasn't the targeted main event for UFC 300. However, I still feel like Jamal Hill is going to know this. He's going to know that I feel like Jamal Hill is going to know that he has to get Pereira out of there early. And I feel like Jamal Hill is going to bomb forward against Alex Pereira. Jamal Hill now, he does tend to drop his hands a bit, which is a bit worrying, especially for Pereira's left hook. I feel like Jamal Hill is going to be open for that. However, I feel like Jamal Hill is going to be able to crack Alex Pereira with straight shots, which I feel like can be a weakness for Alex Pereira, especially because similar to Jamal Hill, Pereira does tend to have his hands low, but when he does look to step in, that's when Pereira raises his hands. But I feel like Jamal Hill is going to catch Pereira with his hands down with a straight shot. He's going to then drop Pereira, follow him up to the mat and finish him. I definitely feel like Jamal Hill is going to finish Alex Pereira here in this matchup. I'm not an Alex Pereira hater like everybody says on TikTok. I just feel like Jamal Hill, stylistically, is a bad matchup for Alex Pereira. But let me know in the comments below. This card is absolutely stacked. I'm going to be live on both YouTube and TikTok doing a watch along for UFC 300. So make sure you do tune in for those. Social medias are linked above, and as always, like, share, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. It does really help out. Let me know who you think is going to win the UFC 300 matchups in the comments below, and as always, I will see you again in the next one.